Hi there, I am Dr. Vijay, Assistant Professor from the Crescent Institute of Science and Technology. In this video, let me walk you through the various steps in identifying a right journal for publishing your work. A research scholar is expected to publish their work in a reputed journal, preferably in a Scopus Index journal or from the Web of Science. Since the university mandates the research scholar to publish in a domain-specific journal and not in an interdisciplinary journal, this is an added challenge. If you really have a roadmap and understand the terrain, it will be easy for us to understand how to publish or how to identify the right journal. So let me walk you through the various steps associated in identifying the right journal to publish your work. The first thing a research scholar should remember is that he should ensure that his targeted journal is a peer-reviewed journal. So whenever he communicates his paper to a journal, if the journal promises to publish their work without the peer review process, it means that the journal is a fake journal. So the research scholars should first identify that the journal gives you the feedback. If there is no peer review, certainly you shouldn't publish in such kind of journals. Secondly, ensure that the journal is indexed, preferably in a Web of Science or Scopus. Double check it because there are a lot of predatory journals with similar titles and similar names. So you should ensure that the journal is properly indexed, an index journal. And thirdly, it is recommended that the research scholar identifies the potential journals in his domain using a keyword search and classify the journals based on the impact factor or H index. Initially it may take a lot of time, but once he has a list of at least 20 to 25 journals which have a high impact factor and H index, it will be helpful for him not only to publish his work but to cite those references which will add value to his paper. So you need to first spend a lot of time in identifying the niche journals, the potential journals or the journals with high impact factor in your area, and always cite those journals whenever you write your paper. I think that's a good strategy to do it for any researcher, not necessarily a novice researcher, for anybody for that matter. And initially, novice researchers should not aim for a top tier journal. There are different classifications. Like if you, for instance, if you take Scopus journals, you have 4 kinds of classification, namely Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. It is better to initially aim for a Q4 journal and then scale up the ladder. So it's not to start with a high impact factor initially. So it's better to start from Q4 and then march towards Q1. So that would be a good strategy to do that. And most importantly, the research scholars to study the publication frequency of the journal. Some journals have a publication frequency which is just a monthly edition. Some journals are bi-monthly. Some journals are quarterly and some half-yearly, and you have annual journals as well. For instance, if you would like to publish in an annual journal, that may take a lot of time because the waiting time is more for such journals. So it's better not to choose such journals where the waiting time is more. Provided a research scholar has a lot of time at his resource and he starts his work with a lot of plan in the initial stages, it doesn't matter. Even he can go even for an annual edition. So you have to be very choosy and astute in checking out the frequency. But I would prefer that if you want your journal to see the daylight quickly, it is always better to choose journals which has a very preferably a monthly journal or a quarterly journal. So that would be a good idea. And then you have to decide the manuscript type. This is a very important step because some research scholars may prefer to publish full-fledged journal research paper, and some may prefer a systematic review, or you may prefer to publish a meta-analytic review or a scooping review, or what you plan to communicate could just be a research communication. So ensure that you have chosen the type which you want to publish. I think preferably most scholars would go for a journal publication, a research paper publication. So if your choice is research paper publication or if your choice is systematic review, I would suggest that you download benchmark papers on journal papers. If you are writing a full-fledged research paper, download some benchmark papers from your targeted journals and see the process of publication in those journals. So that would be a good idea to for a research scholar to make that kind of preliminary research. So another reason why you should choose benchmark papers is, those benchmark papers will also give you an idea of the kind of research designs in those papers. So if you are going to choose a similar design, you can always follow the framework of your targeted journal. So it's always better to have some sample papers from journals where your target is to publish in those journals. So that would be a good idea. And most importantly, the most important step is you should read the instructions to the author page carefully, a number of times. Because if you don't read the instructions to the author page properly, that could lead to desk rejection. So the instruction to the author's page would quite clearly tell you what kind of research designs they prefer, what is the formatting style, the kind of a word limit, and what is their reference style, whether it is an APA referencing or an MLA referencing. So it's always better for you to, understand the instructions to the author page very carefully and stick to those requirements. So if you do that, then the chances of publication are optimal, because you can't write a paper and try to fit in the paper to a journal. So don't do that. Choose a journal, study the instructions to the author page, choose your paper type, and do an ample research, read some benchmark papers, and then ultimately stick to those guidelines and write a paper. The chances of publication are more. Finally, I would say that it should, especially in this era where there is a proliferation of technological tools, it is highly suggested that you leverage technology for identifying the journals. There are some journal finder tools. For instance, Elsevier journal finder tool, or you have a Springer journal suggester, you have Wiley journal finder. So likewise, you have a lot of journal finder tools. You just have to write a tentative abstract, prepare your tentative topic, paste your abstract and the topic in the journal, and then it will tell you what are the journals which are potential journals to publish your work. So what you need to do is very simple. If you just go to Springer journal suggester, you just have to type in your abstract and your topic. So in this video, I have told you the various steps for identifying the journal, and in the description box I'll give you the link of such journals, of those journal finder tools, where you can find them in the description box, and you can use those tools to paste in your abstract. And it's a simple way to identify your targeted journal. So after fulfilling all these parameters, you can go ahead with your manuscript preparation process. I hope that this video on identifying a right journal will be helpful for you. See you in the next video.